Alright guys, so initially I thought I was just doing a water test today with the tank. However, I'm thinking maybe we start the cycle. Maybe we do the Aquascape today. So right now I am on Petco's website. They're the closest place to me that has a wide variety of live sand, live rock, dry rock, all that type of stuff. So that's why I'm on Petco's right now. I'm just looking around. I'm looking at the different sand types. Like I said earlier, I want to get clowns, so I want to keep it pretty simple. I mean, I'd like to put corals in there someday, maybe a little bit more room for that in the future. I think I'm gonna go with like a simple arch, maybe, like everybody does. Who knows? I'm kind of going crazy right now. I'm looking at all this stuff. I don't think I'll need too much sand, so I'm seeing a lot of 20-pound bags. I don't think I need that much. Right now, what they have in stock by me is this stuff. I really like the Fiji pink and then the natural reef sand. I found this website that kind of shows you what it looks like. This is the natural reef right here, which is pretty neat. And then here's the Fiji pink. I think that's cool, but I like how this one is bigger. I think since my aquarium is so small, this will get kicked up a little bit more than I'd like. So I think I would like to go with the natural reef if they have it and it's not too expensive, with the Carib Sea, and that's 16 pounds, so it would be fine. But this is on sale. Oh, I don't know. For me, it's one of those things where I have to go into the store. I have to see what it looks like. If I like the color better, I'm gonna get it. If I don't like the color better, I'm just gonna shell out a few more dollars, you know. I mean, once I put this in there, it's probably not going anywhere for at least a few years, so buy it nice or buy it twice. And then I'm doing a cycle, so I think it'd be okay with just dry rock because I'm not putting fish in right away. I don't know if I want to get the all-in-one starter or if I want to get the Fritz starter. I think it'll come down to the price and how the dosage works. If I just throw it in there and leave it, that'd be great. But I think for Fritz, you have to do a little bit more. But that's okay. That's what this is all about. It's a learning curve. We'll see how it happens. Are here, the coveted Petco. We might get something today, we might not. Worst case scenario, we see some cool fish. Okay, so they're having a bunch of sales. And I found the live sand, so we're gonna take a look. Okay, so I found the pink Fiji stuff, but I don't need this much. I don't need 20 pounds of it for $30. But this one, these look too thin. The grains are too small. I do know this brand. I think I might just get this one. I have to get a cart because 10 pounds is not too heavy, but when you're holding a bunch of stuff, it gets kind of heavy. $15 for 5 gallons, so I'll have to get 2 of these. Guys, honestly, I think I'm gonna get a clownfish today. Well, I'm a liar. I'm not getting that sand. I'm gonna get the Fiji sand because it is on sale, and the other one actually isn't live sand, it's just sand, which is not what I'm looking for. They also don't have Fritz or Dr. Tim's beneficial bacteria, so they only have this one. I think I might just go get it Fritz or Tim's at a different store because that's the one I'm looking for. Yeah, they don't have any saltwater fish here either, which kind of surprised me because Petco is usually the saltwater place. So. The purchases have been made. I paid part of it in cash, which means that transaction was only half the cost. Got 10 gallons of salt water, the 20-pound bag of Fiji Carib Sea sand stuff, because I realized that the other one was the wrong kind, and there was actually a sale online, so it was $5 off, which was very nice. So now I'm going over to the local pet store, local fish store, to get that beneficial bacteria starter, since I don't really want the fluval one. No offense to fluval, it's just this is what I've read on the Reef to Reef aquarium forum, and that's what I feel most comfortable with. Let's go before my phone dies. Hey guys, it's Abby. I don't know what's going on. My voice is shot. I was able to come home today and I stopped by my local fish store and they had so much more. It was totally awesome. They had exactly what I need and I totally forgot to film it. However, I have it all here and I'm gonna do an unboxing once I get back to the house. All right, so we're here doing our fish haul. What we're gonna be doing is I'm gonna be showing you guys what I got at the store, since unfortunately I didn't record it. I was too lost in the sauce in the moment. Sorry my voice is all messed up, but let's get to looking at the stuff. Got the Fence 9, but I also needed some ammonium to make it work. The last thing I got was some hold fast epoxy from Instant Ocean, and we're gonna be using this to hold our rock together. Speaking of rock, the fish store actually had a wide assortment of dry rock, of live rock from multiple different companies, multiple different price points. Their dry rock was about $3 a pound, and their live rock, since I got some Carib Sea live rock, just a small piece, was about $5 a pound. I really didn't get too much of it, so it wasn't too bad. The damage wasn't too bad. Here we've got an Amazon bag that I have, and I drew an outline of the swimmable space from my aquarium, and this is how we're gonna be aquascaping. All right, let's take a peek in the bag. What have we got in here? Here is the rock I got. I've got one Carib Sea live rock that's purple, and then 2 pieces of dry rock. I've got some pretty cool designs on them, I like to think. And let's go throw this bad boy together. So my vision is that I actually planned this out in the fish store. And they were like, you can build if you want. And I was like, oh, trust me, I will. There's a way I put it together. It literally sat perfect. Kind of like that. See if I hold it down, it literally just stays there. It's perfect. So I think that's how I'll have it, and they could try and swim through there if they'd like. There's a way that I had it in the fish store with this all incorporated quite nicely together. It's kind of like that. So while I get this figured out, before I do that, I'm gonna epoxy this together so that it doesn't move when I'm trying to figure everything out and I don't have to scrape up my hands. Probably should be wearing gloves with this. Make sure it's all mixed up. I've used glue epoxy, but I've never used epoxy like this before. My foot's in it. Don't take pictures of my feet. So now what I'm gonna do is wash my hands so it doesn't stick there. These pieces are fully epoxied together. I think I figured out where I want my live rock to go. I think that looks pretty good. Worst case scenario, because these aren't epoxied together, so worst case scenario, I take that up and then I just rearrange it. All right, so I'm getting my tank ready to put all my stuff in. Okay, the sand and the rock is in there. It's looking pretty good. I really like the height and the angle. Only about ½ an inch of sand in the front. There's some more in the back though to hold up this back part since it leans a little bit. So let's fill her up with water. Here I have my 5-gallon each package of Imaginarium Pacific Ocean water. One had pretty good reviews, and I don't feel like I'm ready to start mixing my own salt water, especially for such a tank so small. All right, everybody, it is full. We've got all the water in it. Now let's turn on the pump and see what happens. Guys, the pump is working fantastic. I'm so excited. I was a little worried about that, but here we go. My working aquarium. Let's plug in the heater. So I lied, I'm not actually putting my heater in just yet because I'm putting it in a bucket with the water running right now to fill it up so that it can get calibrated because it's been a minute since I used it. We're gonna be putting this stuff in there. I forgot to take a video of me putting in the fritz and the ammonia. However, I measured out the fritz and it was literally that whole bottle for this tank. And because this is Dr. Tim's, it doesn't say how much you need for fritz. I should have just gotten Dr. Tim's if I was using that. But so I only put 3 drops in instead of 4 for the ammonia. I still got a bit left of salt water that I'll use to top this off if the salinity gets low for whatever reason. The heater is in the bathroom. Let's go check it out. We got it in the bucket here. It is currently on. We have it set at 79-ish. Laying around 79-ish. All right, guys, here's the tank the next day. My voice is obviously much better. It is pretty much crystal clear, totally awesome. It's a little easy when you look through this way, but this looks perfect. I've been adding Dr. Tim's ammonium chloride solution, following those instructions. There's instructions on the bottle, but also you need to read the ones online. I've been taking it a little slower than it recommends since I'm using Fritz instead of their brand. There you go, that's how I aquascaped it, that's how I'm cycling it, and now it's set up, it's going. I'm gonna keep monitoring the levels, see what's going on, and soon we'll be able to add fish. See you in the next video.